the script. So let me explain how this works. This is, of course, the Foxcatcher lore, episode 2. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna have this all up on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. But let me get to the topic real quick. All right, the script, it works like this. You had riots in the past that ended colonies, space colonies, and you've had subversive activities that cause major problems. So, of course, they decide that they're going to implement this script. But actually, in the Foxcatcher universe, probably book 3 or book 4, I'm in the middle of book 2, so I don't really know which one it's going to be, but you get to the origins of it. I'm going to give you a teaser of the origins. Okay. The origins, it started on Earth, of course, and it's what led to the colonization of Earth. It started off as a min-max computer, a strategy system, and it would actually grow in people's necks. They would actually put it in the neck of everybody when they were like a certain age. You just get a chip and they put it in your neck, and it lets you interface with this strategy computer for wars that were going on and such. And eventually, the tech priest, which developed the script, took it and made it into a device that was disseminated through the water supply. I don't know if that's a word or not. Disseminated. It was profligated through the water supply. So everybody who drank water on Mars gets the nanobots that goes up into their pineal gland and connects them to the core computer called discipline. But of course, like I said, it started on Earth, and in book 2, you're going to see a slight piece of it, but I don't think I'm probably going to get into its full origins until book 3 or book 4. But you're going to see a small piece of it in book 2. Like I said, you see a piece of it. It's part of the foreword in book 1. It's what, because of the script, the computer called Discipline is connected to everybody's script. When the psychers from Pluto hit the script, they cause rioting amongst everybody that's connected to the script. So connected to the core. So that's the backdrop of book 1. And what you're dealing with in book 1 is the fallout due to all of that going on. But you get into its origins more like book 3, book 4, which haven't been written yet. But I got ideas for them. And essentially, you have this script, and it's more like the details I haven't really ironed out yet all the way. But like I said, it's mostly in book 1. It's just more like a backdrop thing. It's not really discussed deeply. And because of this, it leads to because of the scripts, everybody has the scripts. They go down. They have the problems with everybody. The food supply shrinks up. This leads to the biofarming. Now, the biofarming is, let me just explain that. And I'll go into detail on this deeper later on. But you have, like, for instance, one of the most popular ones is the quote-unquote chicken. So this is why the police, indie television, is going after these guys and hunting them down, because what they did is they took a chicken, not really a chicken. They took something that was like a chicken. They stripped its DNA out. They made it grow with no bones, no eyes, no ears, right? And it comes with two little dots on its stomach, right? A red dot and a blue dot. The blue dot is the waist, is its stomach, and the red dot is its brain and optical nerve. So they have a whole cottage industry set up where once you hatch one of these chickens, it's been spliced with cancer, so it grows really fast. Like in a couple of days, once you feed it, it just grows super fast. But this thing causes diseases inside the colonies, or so the Martian authorities say. But the chicken lays eggs, of course, eggs that you can fry and put into puddings and cakes and all that other nonsense, whatever. But like I said, the chicken itself doesn't. The egg-laying creature, it lays an egg a day. It's super quick, and like I said, its bone structure has been altered, like very, just, it's like a science experiment. They altered its bone structure. Its optical nerve is in the red dot, which once they plug into the stomach, and they have like a suitcase which runs wires to it. And this suitcase runs wires to the stomach, and like tubes, not wires, tubes. And at the top of the tube, there's a computer chip for the optical nerve of the chicken. So the chicken thinks it's on Earth, walking around, happy chicken. And the bottom tube's the feed tube, and it sucks out the waste. Top tube is the red tube, feeds it, and then the blue tube's the waste sucker outer. And it sucks it out to a suitcase, which then processes it right back into the feed tube, the waste, and just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And every day it lays an egg. And because the Mars food system went down, people are using gold to buy the eggs. They don't use silver because the core is made out of silver. So the core discipline, the supercomputer, is made out of silver. And of course, the nanobots that are in the water supply, those are also silver. So silver is way more expensive than gold. I mean, it's like in Foxcatcher universe, it's like crazily expensive compared to gold. You don't even want to own any silver because the government will come looking for you. So that's what's going on, and that's how it works. They got these chickens, not really a chicken, of course. It's like a DNA altered chicken, spliced with cancer cells to grow super fast and to just begin pumping out eggs, which the eggs actually, believe it or not, hatch real chickens. But the carrier does it. The carrier does it. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what indie television is hunting down. He's hunting these criminals down. They're selling these things, and they're getting people are getting sick from them. They get flus and all types of stuff, and then it spreads in the colonies, and they have to like quarantine whole areas off and go in there with flamethrowers and burn everything. And that's what's going on. That's essentially what's going on.